Hey guys, I'm gonna try to go ahead and do this again. We will see how YouTube works instead of the Facebook app. The Facebook app just loves to kill my videos. So now we're gonna test out YouTube. Hey AM's reptiles. This is probably gonna be pretty boring in the beginning, but I'll go ahead and grab some hatchlings. We'll go ahead and get this thing. Jeez. There we go, something like this. Alright, so this is a little baby. This is a possible marble eye. I think today we'll go ahead and everything in the video will be for sale. Maybe we'll do just like $50 for today. Or we'll figure something out. I mean, let's just see how it goes. What I generally do is I fill up the dish with mealworms, so then you're always going to get those little aliens in there. I go ahead and pick through all those and pick out all the dead ones, and I'll rotate the mealworms back to the bin or add vitamins, because, you know, by this time the mealworms have already eaten all of the Vionate and calcium powder, so that's just how that goes. I did try to load up the verb, but that didn't work out too great. So we're back to this way. Go ahead and spray down the tub a little bit with my pump sprayer. Sorry for the shaking. I've still got this thing on a rolling cart. So I kind of just put a Formica countertop on my rolling cart and called it macaroni. So put more Vionate mix on there. And I'll take this little guy. Are you gonna be all angry and stuff? Come on. And we'll grab the next one. This guy's a little possible marble eye. Possible het for Tremper. And we'll go with $50. He'll be ready to ship pretty soon. And I am in Northern California. Shipping, if you get a label, just do the shipping for $955.01. It's gonna be a 8x8x7 box if you get 1 or 2 geckos. And if not, I've got other box sizes. If you want to buy the label, that's cool, or I can. Generally, I will buy the label, but shipping is like... YouTube says I got a poor connection down here in the basement. That's a shocker. Shipping's usually $50 to $70. But maybe we'll say if you guys buy this week, we will do $50 shipping. Wow, that's grainy. Look at it. Kind of looks pretty cool. I don't know if you guys are watching this still, but here is a little Max Snow Eclipse. He's got some cool little wings, his little stripes going down his back, kind of like wings. Yeah, this is really poor quality. Jeez. Oh, you're in Quebec. Wow. Actually, if you contact Reptiles to You, I think that's it, Debbie Price, Reptiles to You, they actually ship to Canada now. So, I mean, if this is something that you want, then that can happen. I'm not sure what the price is. I can check into that also for you. If you just put your zip code in the comments, and then I'll go back and I'll contact the shipping company and see what they say, because, you know, it might not be too much. Especially right now with this sale. I mean, $50, and then, you know, for your specific situation, I'm not sure what the shipping would be, but anybody in the lower 48 would be $50 shipping for no matter how many animals. But I will look into that, because I know they're doing very inexpensive importing to Canada right now. And I mean, it'd be a pretty good opportunity. I'm just clearing out some tubs before I go to Vegas in September for the big show. Just to get that, just because we're downsizing a lot of the Leopard Gecko projects and moving into the hard wiki projects. So that'll be pretty cool. We did have another question. You got your gecko, and any tips for the future? Buy a lot of mealworms. Start your mealworm or superworm beetles right now. Oh, you're in Vegas? Cool, man. Are you going to the show in September? I think it's the 9th and 10th. We're going to be there with Checkers Geckos and Megalia Gecko Project. We got a corner booth. So that should be pretty cool. I'm going to have, you know, just hopefully a lot of geckos. If I don't sell everything during the summer, then I'm just going to be bringing just a ton of animals, because we're clearing out a lot of stuff for some hard wiki projects. So that'll be pretty cool. It's at Texas Station, and Reptilian Nation is putting on the show. So that'll be really, really fun. Wish I had better quality video down here. I'm in the basement where I've got my own little gecko room down here. Used to be a paint room, but now it's my playpen. So yeah. Other things for if you're just starting out with geckos, you're going to want to get some of this stuff. It's Repti Shedding Aid. And what that is that's every breeder's dream come true. I mean, that stuff is so amazing. Let's get this little one. There's little Maca clips, temp sexed male. Really nice. I think it's got solid black eyes. But yeah, let me grab somebody else. Here's another Mac Eclipse. This one's a little more yellowed out than the last one. These guys do have giant genes in them, and as you can tell, this guy's a lot bigger than the clutchmate. And for being a month and a half, it's pretty big. The expo is in Las Vegas, and that is September 9th and 10th. I mean, you could cruise down from Quebec and come come pick them up. There's tons of people that do that. They cross the border and pick up animals, you know, right on the edge of the border. They'll get them shipped to a FedEx location, and then they just drive back home. I'm not sure how close Quebec is to the border, but I also don't recommend that, just because, I mean, there are laws and all of that stuff. That big old buzzkill, you know, rules and regulations. No, dude, the connection's horrible on my end. Like, YouTube Live is saying that I got a horrible connection. The show is, I want to say High Desert Exotic Expo, but if you go to the Reptilian Nation Facebook page, you'll find it's Las Vegas. So just look for that show. They've been posting a lot for the June show, but just scroll through the Facebook page for the Vegas show. And oh yeah, if you're 14, I don't know, you might not be able to hitchhike all the way to Las Vegas. That might not be the safest thing for you. Yeah, that makes it a little complicated, but I'll still check into what it's gonna be for shipping to Quebec, because I mean, I'm in a lot of the Canadian gecko classified groups, and it would be great to, you know, offer some kind of shipping service to everybody up there. All that whatnot. Yeah, dude, if you can make it, then that would be awesome. Come on, little buddy. You know you want to come with me. Here we go. Wow, yeah, these videos get so long. Here, let me grab somebody else. So this is going to be another possible marble eye. These ones are a little more colorful this year. I got a marble eye from Brian at Zoo Guy Geckos. That's just, you know, he's got all the colors that you want. So this guy's possible marble eye. Temp sexed male. Also $50. You can go to my website. I'll try to put it in the description or someplace, or comment when I'm done with the video. My connection is just so bad down here. That's just ridiculous. But whatever. I guess I'll just have to go back to making videos and then posting them, because it's not really working out for me. Oh, look, he's looking at you guys. Oi. Let me see, maybe I can chat viewing options, cancel. What's this button do? Nope, I don't want that. Oh, you got family in California? That's awesome. I'm not sure if... Maybe I could... Well, I don't know. I could probably mail it to them, and then if they come visit you or whatever. But, you know, things like that just end up costing a whole lot more than what you're wanting to do. You should come visit your family and go to the Vegas show. That'd be awesome. Tell them you want to go really bad. We're gonna have a lot of friends there hanging out and just having a great time. I'm not doing Sacramento this year. just because it gets a little crazy. Oh, come here. There you go. Get back in your tub. Alright, let me grab somebody else for us. Alright, here we got another little possible marble eye hatchling. This one's also $50, so we'll just do $50 all day today. Everything that we post will be $50. And this sale will end, let's say, July 1st. Yeah, we'll do this till July 1st. And we'll be shipping everybody out once it's safe. And where I live, it's hard to find a safe shipping window. So they do occasionally open, just because I'm in Northern California in the woods where it's cold. Not necessarily cold, but just a lot colder than other places. I mean, if it's 80 here and I'm safe to ship, and it's like 120 in Memphis, then I have to put a cold pack, but then it gets too cold for my geckos in the 80s. So I have to find when Memphis, the hub, isn't so crazy, and wherever you guys are located isn't so crazy. But that's generally how it goes. For me, at least. A lot of people complain about, oh, temperatures are fine, send the gecko, but I can't do that. I mean, I'll always do the gecko's safety before anything else. I'm not sure if this one's a marble eye. Once they get a little bigger, they might start to develop. There we go. You can see my hatchlings don't generally bite. I try to hand tame everything. But that's just the way that I do it. And these hatchlings are getting a little bit too big for their meat packing trays. Here's a pretty cool one. This is a Super Snow. It's het for... Yeah, this one's het... No, let me see. 66% het eclipse. So it might be. It was a Mac het eclipse crossed to a giant Mac het raptor. So 50% het tremper, 66% het eclipse. Wow, really? I might save this one, because this one might be pure. As in not het for albino. I don't know. If temp sex male, so if he doesn't sell, then I might breed him to a bunch of raptors next year, and trempers and eclipses, just to see if he's het for eclipse and tremper, because that would just be amazing if he's pure Super Snow. I mean, I don't know if you guys are into the whole collecting single gene animals, but a pure snow is very, very, very hard to find. So, just because it's got those funky percentages, we're still gonna put them in the $50 till July 1st. So there you have it. I think in a second this will be the end of the hatchlings for sale, because that's all I've got. I mean, this year I really didn't produce a lot of hatchlings at all. It's kind of, it's odd. I don't think that I've produced this few of hatchlings since like the early 2000s. I just haven't really felt like doing it a lot. Oh, so something else I'm bringing to the show is going to be superworms. I mean, I've got thousands and thousands and thousands, and I'm going to be bringing them, and they're going to be dirt cheap. Also, anybody in California that wants to buy superworms, they're going to be coming up pretty soon. Oh, sorry about that buzzer. That's my dryer. Superworms are going to be coming up pretty soon on my website for sale, just because I've got so many. And we're going to be trying to sell the Thor's Bunch of Crunch again. If you guys have been watching a lot, then that is a supplement that I did, I want to say 2013. And what it does is they just swarm to it. So we're going to be selling that again. Before I just gave it away. I might just give it away with superworms that people buy. Just because that's so great. But yeah, 50 bucks for this one. And it's just really, really light. I don't know, that looks really poor quality. I'm looking through the camera. In the tub, it looks really white. But, come here. Yeah. So, here's my little male hardwickie. Super cool. Temp sex male. So, not sure what it's going to be yet. And yes, I do bare bottom tubs. I don't believe in doing full paper towels everywhere. So, yeah, these guys are like the laziest of all of the leopard geckos. They just, you'd think that they're dead, but they're just hanging out, they just chill all day like a house cat. Here we have my female who dropped her tail, temp sex female hardwickie. She has got a very light pattern on her head with like a bandit band across her nose. So that is super cool. I'm hoping that I get two very, very different looking hardwickie. That way I get a huge variety of babies, or however that works. I have no idea yet. That's just going to be so cool. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm going to go ahead and cancel this video, because I'm sure my phone's going to die at some point. So, if you guys have any questions, I will put the website down in the comments or the description or something like that, and I will see you all later.